And he's gone long this time and very straight. Well, he's an interesting player, isn't he? He looks very risky and wants to flick it on the onside. Anywhere between mid-wicket and straight down the ground, you'd imagine. Gets a good piece of it too and flicks it. Front of square for a boundary. Fieldering close.
Nicely timed from the Edwards, straight through the gap, and that'll roll for 4. And that's the stroke play we want to see from Edwards today.
He's a really interesting cricketer. I hope we can see a bit more of it.
He goes again, over point. It'll probably go for 4, but I don't think he's got that where he wanted to go.
No, he definitely hasn't. He's tried to hit that ball into the cover mid-off region, but that are hard to cover.
Lovely cricket shot from Jack Edwards. Just a lofted drive over mid-on.
Full delivery and driven delightfully by Edwards over mid-off. And races away for another boundary. Maniti again, this time driving again, and that might go a bit further and bounces once before the line and another boundary. So Edwards really starting to unleash. New South Wales having set it on top now, and that time just flicking onto the onside. He's so unorthodox at times, Edwards, but very powerful, and another boundary to come into the system. Let's just watch O'Shaughnessy here again, and Edwards driving just over the head, and that'll race away from another boundary. He's just batting freely now, Jack Edwards, and he's nearing a half century. Be first for the tournament,
which was a different group, but once again a really good experience with it.
Gee, this time Dan Edwards has just gone bang over mid-wicket. He's got all the shots, and again we see an unorthodox nature the way he's brought up his 50 here, but there again, and that's a wristy shot. That's a terrific shot through mid-wickets.
How about those hands?
Beautifully timed, and that raced away to the boundary. And that time just pulling with ease behind square for a boundary. That's a very good shot indeed. Edwards now moves into the 90s.
Australian World Cup squad, under-19 World Cup squad, and
driving Edwards over cover. That is a wonderful shot. Burridge is keen to leave it as it is. And Edwards punches down the ground for a comfortable single, a punch of the fist. And he can celebrate 100 in a final. Well done, Jack Edwards. 100 not out.
What a fantastic knock from Edwards. Composed, calm, cool under pressure. Losing those wickets in a pull. Nicely timed by Jack Edwards again. That might go the distance, and it does. Just sensational timing from Edwards. What a shot from Jack Edwards. Just sort of sat back on the back foot, and 3. And Edwards flicks again. That might race away too. And it does. Jackie Edwards, what an over there. O'Shaughnessy won't be happy with that. Tough period to bowl. And that's just too far down the leg side. Edwards too good for that sort of delivery, and he flicks it for 4. Remarkable shot.
It's a little bit of extra bounce with his height. This time Edwards flashing outside the line of off stump. That'll race away for a boundary. This time he goes and he gets plenty of it. It almost was like he only got 3 parts of it, but it carried the boundary for another 6. He's a strong young man.
He's really going to look to make his mark. He has to go.
Willens steaming in, giving himself some width and just flicking with the wrist straight down the throat of the man at mid-wicket, and Jack Edwards departs. It was a good-looking shot, but he picked out the man, and finally, after a wonderful innings, Edwards departs for a stunning 147.
Great catch from Mackenzie Harvey out on the boundary there.
Just looking at the replay of that shot, that was just picked up really well, but he's a little bit stiff. He's picked up the man, but All credit must go to Jack Edwards, and he's going to get a terrific hand. (147 of 126 deliveries